Hi everyone! So first of all, we are going to show you how physical processes and relief change the shape and functioning of a river as it travels from source to mouth. In this example, we are going to use La Garonne. The source of it is found in the Spanish Pyrenees. As the snow melts, a small flow of water flows down the mountains. As we go down the river, we tend to find some waterfalls and some rapids. Waterfalls form when hard rock is found off top of soft rock. As the soft rock erodes, it leaves a gap between the hard and soft rock. After a while, when too much soft rock is eroded, the hard rock, because of the weight, falls into the plunge pool, which is the area where all the water comes from the river down the waterfall. And we call this process abrasion. This process happens again and again, and so waterfalls constantly move backwards and leave at the end a gorge. The river moves across the landscape as meanders. This means it tends to form some large S's and it never goes into a straight line. The inside of the bends are called point bars. This is where deposition happens. On the outside of the meanders, it's called the river cliff, and this is where erosion occurs. The erosion cycle happens as the valley side becomes unstable. This is caused as the rain chemically reacts with the rock, and finally the soil falls down into the river, making it wider and giving it this V-shaped. As we move along the river, the point of the bars of the meanders tend to have some deposition as the river carries sediments. After a long time, the meanders erodes more and more into the neck of the meanders, and this causes the river to cut through. When this happens, the river will take the straight course. Deposition will eventually block off the old meander, leaving an oxbow lake. The oxbow lake will gradually dry up. As we finally gonna approach the delta, you can clearly see that the river becomes wider and wider. One of the big cities where the Garonne flows through is Toulouse. As you may know, the mouth or the delta of the River Garonne is located in Bordeaux. The mouth of the Garonne finally flows into the Atlantic Ocean. At the bottom of the Garonne, we tend to find some sediments which have been carried all the way by the river. This is called the lode. And the flow of the water is always quicker on the outside of the river and gets slower when it reaches the mouth, so the end of the river.